recording with a software encoder at a different quality than the stream will require extra CPU usage if you stream and record at the same time. So that'll just put a lot of more strain on your CPU. But if you're just recording, then obviously I'd go with different settings here, like the high quality settings, for example. It's pretty good. It gives you kind of a medium file size and the quality is still really good. But if you for some reason need like really super high quality or lossless quality, but then you can select that, but you'll have like huge files, like several gigabytes for just a couple minutes. Alright, and then we have the recording format. The default one is FLV, which is like flash video, but basically you can also change to MP4, MOV, MKV, and so on. And MP4 or MOV is probably what you want to go with if you're just like recording to import into like a video editor and then edit that footage later. A medium file size and the quality. And yeah, then the next tab is the audio tab. And here you can change your audio settings. So if you have like a secondary input or something, it's still really good. But if you for some it's alright, and
security that is and prestige in most cases that is attached to that shopping center.
Makoya Mall does not charge its customers to use the toilet.
What was very clear and objective was that the standard needed to be the same as what it
and so on, and size and the quality.
Absolutely, in terms of the facility, I mean, that facility, if you're specifically talking about the Makoya Mall, that facility was supposed to stand anywhere in the world.
But Matthew insists in order for the facilities to match international standards, people have to pay at least R1. What if it's too much for them?
R1 generally is not too much. I know what our average pay in a bar
Input or something.
Unfortunately, they've got avenues which they can come chat to us. But the R1 spends, yeah, they must. I don't know what to do with that. I'm afraid we haven't had too many complaints. So I'll send a manager will probably let me know. But at the moment, there are only one instances in Johannesburg where they did charge R2, and that complaints came to me, and the cleaning contracting company charged R2, and complaints came forward, and it was reduced down to R1.
The crippling costs of maintaining toilet facilities are often overlooked by critics, says Matthew. This month alone, they've had to replace damaged and stolen toilet infrastructure at least 3 of their shopping malls.
And Soshigiri, we had 30 push buttons need to be replaced, 3 senior flush masters, and then just resecuring and repairing the towers that were damaged. That comes up to 65,000. This would be for August. So in Limpopo, we had 4 toilets with piping, the pans, and the cistern. That price comes up to 31,000, including labor and travel and repairing of the
Start with 0. Minus mentor. Minus internet. Divided by poverty. What does that leave you with?
Hello, I'm live.
Ambition. Multiply that by countless trips to the library.
Remove you.
Minus a few birthday parties. Minus electricity. Multiply that sum by early mornings and late nights. Equals 100% for maths, 100% for science, and a degree in engineering.
Hey guys, I'm back for another.
To a shopping center in a suburb to upkeep it.
In our first interview with Matthew, he told us they charge at all the malls they manage. But upon further investigation, checking discovered that customers at the Greater Edendale shopping mall in Pietermaritzburg weren't required to pay a cent. Here, a hand dryer was ripped off the wall. The seats, door handles, and soap dispensers were forcibly removed toilet tax was not imposed. Called Matthew for an explanation.
There was no oversight from my behalf. We did initially charge there, and that system was removed.
Shoppers we spoke to there say vandalism was reduced through the beefing up of security. But Matthew argues that increasing security at the other malls wouldn't be financially feasible. So Matthew, why don't you then beef up security at all of the malls that you own, and instead of making the consumers pay? Because that really looks like the solution, is it not?
Well, the cost of security is a lot more than actually getting a toilet clean.
We also asked if he is aware that some consumers find the policy discriminatory. But surely it's something that you have to relook as the management.
No, I agree, but once again, this is still it's a type of business, and if people doesn't get through other money, and we have to protect the interests of those people that have been doing some money in it.
Because most malls are privately owned, the decision to charge a fee on toilet services lies with the owner of the property, who is protected by the right of admission reserved clause. Consumers who feel mall managers are overcharging can lodge a complaint with the National Consumer Commission.
If they believe, for example, that they're being overcharged for something, whether it's in parking, where they feel they should not be charged for parking, that is the recourse and the route to take.
It is not a human right to access free toilet facilities on privately owned property. However, mall managers should strive to benefit the communities in which they operate.
I think any landlord that takes the initiative to invest in a community.